Hello, everybody. I just wanted to share a few thoughts with all of you at this point in time. As we are all aware, India and the world is going through a very, very serious crisis situation. What started as a small scare is becoming more and more serious every day into one of the largest pandemic events which this world has ever noticed. At this point in time, what is to be done, what is not to be done, I just wanted to share a few thoughts from my own side. First of all, as I said in my message, it's extremely important for all of us to retain our calm and not panic. We make every situation worse in case we panic. So we don't achieve anything by panicking. So first of all, I think we need to maintain our cool and maintain our calm. I feel a lot of us have the habit to take things easy, to take this too shall pass, but I think we need to take a lot of precautions, take it very, very seriously, so that we are taking very effective preventive measures for this entire crisis which is epidemic, pandemic which is upon us. All of you guys must be getting a lot of information from WhatsApp, social media around. I can't stress more the need at this point in time for all of us to maintain our personal hygiene and ensure the safety of one's own self and one's family and near and dear ones. I mean, the basic hygiene in terms of, washing one's hands every hour, using a face mask, social distancing, maintaining a 6 feet 2 meters distance with any individual, ensuring the safety of senior citizens, the people who are family members or other senior citizens, who are above the age of 65, they are extremely vulnerable, ensuring that we socially distance ourselves at this point in time from them. While it might sound counterintuitive, but at this point in time, you will be helping them by not exposing them, to the virus and, to too many external stimulus. All of these things, need to be done. The more and more, we quarantine ourselves, we avoid social contact, we will be able to slow down the progress of the virus. And that's extremely important for health of one's own self and of one's family and, friends. We at Tata AIG, we have formed a crisis response team, a COVID-19 rapid response team, which will keep on providing you guidance from time to time about the do's and don'ts. Is more importantly, it will also be able to help you in case at any point in time any unfortunate emergency arises. So one is the human angle, which is the health of the people and the fatalities, which we are seeing. The second aspect is, even more important and which is going to continue to my mind, maybe for the next 12 to 24 months, which is the economic impact. Most of the employment of India is in the informal sector or as self-employed. And for the next 3 months, 6 months, most of them or a lot of them are going to have a problem into earning their incomes, whether it's, you're an Uber driver, whether you're a Zomato delivery boy, you might be an employee at the shopping mall or a guard at the shopping mall. So again, my personal humble request to all of you is, what our Prime Minister requested, is we need to ensure, that the incomes of those people whose households are dependent upon us do not get jeopardized. We as a company will ensure that each one of our employees will be taken care of, not only physically, but also financially. I want you to ensure, that all the households which are dependent upon you, you are able to do the same thing, show the same empathy and provide the same financial support, what you were doing before, to all those households, which are dependent on you. I think, that's a small step for each one of us, but I think it'll go a very, very long way in helping the economy and helping, our country in general. The second theme which I wanted to touch base with you guys, that our industry general insurance industry is slightly different from a lot of other industries. We are not discretionary spends. We provide a product and service which is required by our customers at the time of distress. Unfortunately, at this point in time, most of our customers, the coverage they have taken does not cover a pandemic disease. But having said that, we need to ensure that all our customers who have taken health insurance, who have taken travel insurance, who have taken fire insurance, motor insurance, their needs continue to be serviced the way the protection they have taken in their minds when they purchase a product. So we have slightly bigger responsibility than a lot of other industries, which is why even the state of Maharashtra, when they declared the essential list of industries which can work, insurance was one of them. So I would say at this point in time, while as a company we have implemented work from home, 100% work from home, but I think it's very important for all of us to ensure that we are operational as a company 100%, 24/7 by 365, even though we are working from home. I think the teams have done a great job of coming together in these difficult times, and all the functions have collaborated very strongly with each other. I'm extremely happy by that. And what we have ensured is our call center employees are today taking all the calls of the customers from their homes. So our call centers are up and running 100% from homes. All our employees are up and running 100% from home. Our claims team is up and running from home. So I think it's a very big achievement from all of us. But I think it's also means that we need to be very, very alert. We need to be very vigilant. There will be points of failure. There will be points of failure in terms of connectivity, a device, or somebody might not be able to access an email at this point in time. But I think we need at this point in time to step forward, take that extra step forward and help our employees, help our team members, rather than pushing each other hard at this point in time. So it's extremely important for us to ensure that we are available 24/7. We are helping our team members, we are helping our customers, and whenever we are talking to our customers or our team members, we have a sense of empathy. Let's not lose our cool, let's not lose our tempers. We have a sense of empathy when we're talking to everybody, so that we understand the situation. Let's ask the question to each of our team members, how are you feeling? How is the health of your own self or your family members? Extremely important. My personal take again on this situation is I don't think this is going to end in 1 week. A lot of people are talking about 31st March, but I think this situation might persist for a little bit longer. People are talking about the optimistic scenario is if everything things get back to normal by end of June. But the pessimistic scenario is if things continue and linger on till December. The third theme which I wanted to touch upon is in some ways this entire situation is being forced upon us, and I think it's also very important for us as we approach 31st March, the year which has gone by, to sit back and reflect on what has gone by. We can reflect on our personal choices, what is our work-life balance, how much time do we spend with the loved ones. We can reflect upon what have we achieved or not achieved in our last financial year. What was the goal which we had set ourselves, and what did we do? We also need to think a lot about what's the next year going to bring. What is our strategy? What are the skill sets which we are going to learn? How am I going to become a better person? How am I going to become a better professional? So I think it's extremely important at this point in time also for us to spend some time thinking about all of that, reset our priorities, and think how's the world going to turn out, how's the industry is going to turn out. So I think we are in this situation for the long haul. So it's extremely important for us to to stay vigilant and to stay alert and be aware that this is the new normal right now, and we need to deal with the situation, with whatever resources, we have at our disposal. So I think this is going to be, this situation is going to be around, for a very long period of time. And hence, we need to, improvise, we need to innovate. The other thing, which I'm very keen on is, that learning from this entire episode, we need to redouble our efforts to become a digital company. We have been, we had been working on a lot of those initiatives, how do we service more and more of our customers, employees in a digital manner. But I think, we need to now take it to the next level wherein, we should be able to operate at any point in time as a 100% digital company. And so that's the other request. And a lot of that is about change of mindset. Today I've suddenly discovered in the last 1 or 2 days, what is Zoom. And, I've been doing a lot of conference calls, a lot of client meetings, on Zoom. And so there's, we human beings are very adaptive. Whenever there's a crisis emerges, we always adapt and learn new things. I would say this is also the time, for all of us to learn new technologies. How can we become more digital in our work environment in a regular basis? So those are the few thoughts, I wanted to share with you. One of the messages, which I've been getting is, at a personal side, is, that anything which we do before a pandemic can sound alarmist, but anything after a pandemic, might be inadequate. So I think, that's really, sums it up, for me, that at this point in time, we need to be very vigilant. We need to be very aware. We need to take all precautions, which are possible, to ensure the safety and personal health of each one of us. We also need to be up and running 100% for our customers, so that any customer who has bought any product calls us at any point in time in a moment of distress, we should be able to service our customers in a seamless manner, with empathy, with speed, with convenience, so that, we are able to help them in their moments of distress. And those are the few messages I wanted to share. So stay safe, stay calm, and we will keep in touch with you. Thank you.